The rocking chair. Sarah settled into the old rocking chair, its worn wooden frame creaking familiarly beneath her. She'd spent countless nights in this chair, gently rocking her firstborn son Jonathan to sleep when he was a baby. Those were treasured memories from what felt like a lifetime ago. Now the rocking chair sat in the corner of her living room, a beloved antique from her grandmother. Sarah smiled wistfully as she set the novel she was reading on the side table and closed her eyes, allowing the back and forth motion of the chair to lull her into a gentle doze. She wasn't sure how long she'd slept when a faint sound began pulling her up from the depths of slumber. Sarah's eyes fluttered open, her surroundings coming slowly into focus through the shadows of the dimly lit room. And that's when she realized with a start that the sound was the unmistakable creak of a rocking chair. Her blood froze in her veins as her gaze landed on the chair's mate sitting empty across the room, rocking back and forth with an invisible force. Icy tendrils of terror flooded Sarah's mind. She lived alone. There was no one who could possibly be doing that. Yet the chair's movements were unmistakable, its rhythm escalating as if rocked by an unseen presence growing increasingly agitated. Sarah wanted to run, to flee from whatever malevolent force was at play. But she was paralyzed, rooted to her rocking chair as the other one shuddered and groaned across the floor, growing frenzied in its violent back and forth rocks. A low, guttural sound soon overwhelmed the creaks of wood and wicker, a gurgling, wheezing utterance that chilled Sarah's soul. Her hands clapped over her mouth to stifle the scream building in her throat. In the dimness, she could have sworn she saw a dark form taking shape and rising upwards, collecting itself out of the very air. It rose behind the violently rocking chair as the wheezing breaths grew louder and more frantic, surrounding the empty chair like a thick, coagulating miasma. Then, a hollow, rasping voice exhaled the chilling words. "My turn." Sarah awoke with a terrified scream, shattered from her horrific vision. She was alone, no sign of anything watching or waiting. Yet both rocking chairs were pitching about the living room in a demented, wind-blown cadence. Sarah fled from the room and vowed to never sit in that rocking chair again. Sometimes, she thought sadly, household heirlooms can carry more than just family memories.